Hi, my name is Misty, and today my speech will be about my boys. On October the 4th, my husband and I found out that we were pregnant for the first time. This was an overwhelming joy for us because we had been told for over 2 years that we would not be able to get pregnant without in vitro fertilization, or that it might just not happen at all. On October the 28th, we found out that we were pregnant with identical twin boys. I can't tell you what a joy this was to find out that we were pregnant naturally without any help, without any in vitro fertilization, without any drugs, that we were pregnant with identical twin boys after being told that we would never get pregnant without any help. On October the 28th, once again, we found out it was twin boys. On September the 4th, we found out that they were identical, but that we also had a condition called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. Just a little bit about twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. It only affects identical twins. It is a condition that affects the twins when they have the same placenta, and it is a condition where one of the babies has too much amniotic fluid and enough does not have enough amniotic fluid, and they're basically stuck against the amniotic sac and they can drown to death. We were told that we would need to have surgery to correct this. On November the 4th, we went to the hospital to have the surgery after we met the extensive criteria for our boys to have this surgery. We were told of all of the complications and what would happen. We were told if we did not have the surgery, it would more than likely be a 100% chance that neither of the babies would survive. If we had the surgery, we still only had an 85% chance of baby B, who was the donor twin, of not making it at all because he could go into cardiac arrest from the surgery, from still trying to make up from all of the fluid that he was losing. We could also lose baby A because he could go into cardiac arrest because of heart failure from his heart trying to pump too hard to make up for the fluid that he was receiving from baby B. On November the 11th, after considering all this, we decided we did not have an option. We needed to give our boys the best chance to survive that they could. We went into surgery on November the 11th to have the surgery, and afterwards we were told that the next morning we would have an ultrasound to find out if baby B survived. We would know if baby B survived, number one, if he had a heartbeat, and we would know if the surgery was a success if a bladder showed up on his ultrasound. On November the 12th, we went in for the ultrasound, and we found out that, yes, that both babies had survived, and a bladder showed up on the ultrasound for baby B. We were overjoyed. On November the 15th, 2005, I gave birth via emergency C-section to my twin boys, Austin and Justin Richard. Austin was born at 7:29 in the morning, weighing 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Justin was born at 7:30, weighing 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Our case was only the 5th case in the United States of twins having twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome and both twins surviving. So basically, my boys are a miracle, and I thank God for them every day. My boys are happy, healthy, and they, besides a little bit of weight difference, you cannot tell that they had anything wrong with them in the womb. They're happy, they're healthy, and I thank God for them every day. On February of next year, my boys will turn 8 years old. This is a picture of them today. Austin James and Justin Turner are the luckiest things that ever happened to me. They are a miracle, and I thank God every day for them. So when you think that you're lucky and you see children on TV that have Down syndrome, that have many, many different medical conditions that cannot be cured and cannot be fixed. I want you to look at your children and just say, thank God I have healthy children. Because there are parents that, like myself, that lived for over 4 months not knowing if, even with the success of the surgery, if my children were going to be born alive, if Austin was going to be born alive, if Justin was going to be born alive. So look at your children, and they may not be perfect. They may not be the child that you always wanted, that never got in trouble, that made straight A's, but they're here. They're healthy. Not all parents can say that. And just look at them, and before you go to bed every night, say, I love you, and I thank God that you're here, and I thank God that you're healthy.